do a sand team actually. So that's going to be fun. Unfortunately, I'm trying to, I think one of the components is not going to work. That I'm trying to like kind of push on. But it's going to be a very, very strong, like you've seen it before, kind of a Series 5 team. Okay, so there you go. It's 5. It's 5:15. We have a team full of eggs. We don't need to do that anymore. Let's do some battles. Let's get on the battlefield. Let's get in on the battlefield. All right. Casual battles per the usual. And then the next thing that we do is also going to be casual battles, but maybe after, a couple more weeks of doing this and a couple more weeks of just, futzing around with, building, legal Pokemon, I think we'll be at the point when we could do some real ranked battles and get in on this stuff for real. It's just a matter of what's going to happen first if we hit 25 if we hit at 25 followers first or not, because we're going to do at that point we're going to do a detour into some Nuzlocking, which will probably take about a week. So that'll be a good week. It depends. It depends on how the Nuzlocke goes, right? Um, at the very least, it'll be good content. All right, we found a trainer. Off the bat, it's always good. Hermias Mora with a with a legendary with that Mewtwo off the bat. All right, clearly using a team that you're not allowed to use. But when I see this, I instantly think amateur. This doesn't scare me. Mewtwo does not scare me. So I think the tried and true Gastrodon, even though there isn't a water type besides Gliscopod, I think that these guys together are going to work out. I don't like the Lycanroc. The Lycanroc kind of scares me a little bit. Um, but minus the Lycanroc, I think everything else works pretty well. I think everything else is going to be okay. Because typically I throw Mewtwo in to take, or I throw Mewtwo. I put Venusaur in to fight off the Lycanroc, but there's a Mewtwo there, and that Mewtwo's going to outspeed us. So let's not have that happen. Let's not let that happen. So we'll be going into this battle against a Mewtwo, and we'll see what happens. He literally made Marty. That's one of those Pokemon that does scare us a little bit. Lycanroc does scare us a little bit. Eruption. And then we're gonna Dynamax, we're gonna max guard the first turn. Just see what they do. Just to see what they do off the bat. Hopefully they go both into the Charizard and we're able to get this Eruption off without much of a problem. Leafeon protects. So they know what they're doing. Does Leafeon outspeed Charizard? Nice. Good damage. Good damage. All right. So we can throw off another Eruption now that Leafeon's defenses are down. And I don't think it'd be a bad idea to throw out the Wildfire. As long as this doesn't kill. It's not going to kill. All right, good. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we get this fire off, that's all that matters. It might have been a smart idea to throw out the, what you call it? I can't think today. To max Airstream, but Charizard has done its job. And we're going to pick up the double KO in the back. So, very good. Very good. Might have been a mistake because I'm pretty sure Mewtwo's going to come out and it's going to outspeed the Charizard, but at least Charizard serves as a as a the hit sponge, I guess. Yeah, Mewtwo doesn't surprise. And Melmetal. Okay. All right. So since I'm pretty sure that something is going to target down the Torkoal, it might not be the worst idea in the world to do a Heat Wave instead of Eruption. And then we're going to G-Max Wildfire the Mewtwo because that's the biggest threat on the field. Because we have Gastrodon in the back that's going to hurt Melmetal really badly. So we're not super scared of that. But yeah, no, this is a person who understands competitive Pokemon. I'm not sure if their Pokemon are IB trained. Hopefully, they probably are. They know what's going on. So, is it Mewtwo? Oh, it's Melmetal. Okay, I take that back. Melmetal is the most fearsome thing on the field now, the biggest threat on the field. So Mewtwo is going to target down the Charizard. I'm pretty sure. Speed swap. Ooh, okay, really powering up the Melmetal. Max Lightning. Okay, that's fine. We made the wrong move. The smarter move, the better move would have been to Eruption. But again, we didn't. Who could have saw that coming? Who could have saw that coming? Either way, we are okay. We're gonna be just fine. We could throw out the Gastrodon, not the Gastrodon. We could throw out the Dusclops. Um, probably take on a couple hits too, pretty well. Okay, I did quite a lot of damage still. Eruption would have been devastating. Eruption would have been devastating, but yeah, no, we did some massive damage on that attack, which is great. We can throw out Dusclops now. Hopefully get the Trick Room up, and that should probably. Well, I don't want to count anything before Slackberry and Assault Vest. Okay, Slackberry. So his speed is going to go back up when we get his HP down. Throw another Heat Wave that'll take out the Mewtwo if it hits, and then of course the Trick Room to set the room up. And if we do that, then we'd be in a very good position. Steel Spike. Dusclops takes it pretty well. Defense, we don't worry too much about that. Mewtwo, what is he going to do? He's going to recover. Okay, that's good for us, actually. That's not bad for us at all. Because now we still have Sun, I think, for one more turn. And Dusclops is now fast. And so is Torkoal. So we're going to get to go first. And we're going to kill everything with Eruption. Doesn't matter that your speed goes up because you're so fast, you're slow now. And yeah. And Sun is still up. It doesn't matter. Either one would work, but Eruption is 100% accurate, so we're good there. And Nightshade into whatever. It doesn't matter because that Eruption is going to take them out. Yep. Nothing like countering a speed team with a slow team. That's the first battle. I never really count those. I mean, it's just Mewtwo is a great Pokemon, but it's not a great doubles Pokemon. A speed swap strat was kind of cool though. I will give him that, but there, we're back. I think yeah, so sometimes legendaries are just not good for teams. Mewtwo is a great Pokemon. It's devastating in singles. It's not the best doubles team or Pokemon. Although the speed swap, that was kind of cool. That was a good setup move. But anything speedy is hard countered by our Trick Room shenanigans, and that's always going to happen. So let's see if we could find a more typical team going into this next battle. That'd be cool. But so far we're 1-0. A win is a win. We'll take it. Um, if that becomes the only one of the day, though, we would be very very disappointed because yeah, strong Pokemon on that team, but not a team of great synergy. We found a trainer though, so let's see who we got here. All right, now we have a more prototypical Series 6 team. Dracozolt always scares us. We don't like Dracozolt. Dracozolt is a pain in our butt. I don't like it at all. Oh, it appears that we don't have to worry about it. Dracozolt, we're probably gonna go, Wendyzor and, do all that stuff with Sleep Powder and hope that that works out. Let's continue battling. They disconnected, most unfortunately. Let's go, Gene. What do you have on your team, Gene? Again, we have more of a, definitely more of a Series 6 team. Not a, not a typical one, not one that you'd see too often. But definitely a team that is composed of such Pokemon. I think I see some speed on this team. I definitely see some speed on this team. So I think the tried and true methodology is the way to go. I like that there's a water type. I like that there's an electric type. So Gastrodon should shine pretty well. I see a Tailwind setter in Talonflame. I see a support Pokemon, maybe a Screen setter, maybe a Thunder Waver in our Grimmsnarl down there. So Talonflame, Grimmsnarl, I see those guys coming out early. Barraskewda may come out too, and then it could be Duraludon. Doesn't scare us too much. I'm very interested in that Mamoswine, but we'll see what happens. We'll get to the battle. So what do you lead, Gene? What do you got here for us? Talonflame and Barraskewda. Okay, so we had a good read on that. There's some hyper speed going here. You got some real speed going here for this first turn. Um, I'm not sure if like Talonflame is just trying to ensure that it's going to be that this pair is the fastest pairing on the field, that they stay that way. But it doesn't really matter too much to us. All I know is that Barraskewda is incredibly frail, and Talonflame is pretty frail itself too. I don't want to match up speed. I don't want to match up speed that much. That Barraskewda doesn't scare me that much, especially in Sun. Neither of these Pokemon are going to survive these hits. This is a matter of who is going to be weaker. Yeah, I think Talonflame is the right move on this one. We'll see what happens though. Tailwind, that's not a huge surprise, but they are very fast. They're very fast, but we'll see if we can't make them so slow that they're fast. Did I use Blast Burn instead of Max? All right, well that was a big mistake, but it's actually going to work out. It's actually going to work out. As funny as it is, that's a humongous mistake on my part, but it's going to work out. It's actually going to work out really well. Because Charizard is going to die, as it did. And that's a free switch in to Dusclops. So that's going to make this very fast team into a very slow team. And I have no problem with ever Dynamax and Gastrodon. Dynamax Gastrodon is actually a pretty good Pokemon. So, yeah, that doesn't scare us that much either. So Gastrodon, we're going to make this field slow. We're going to slow this down. All right, so we're going to switch out our Torkoal for our Water Buddy, and then we're going to set the speed. And hopefully neither of these guys has Taunt. I don't think they have Taunt. But if no one has Taunt here or a way to stop the Dusclops from setting up this Trick Room, then we're going to be okay. That was a big mistake. That was a hilarious mistake that we did. But it's going to work out for us just fine. Mamoswine is going to get Dynamax, which means it can't taunt. I don't think it could taunt anyway, but it's not going to taunt. That's fine though. That is absolutely fine. It does not scare us. This thing does not scare me. Liquidation, Storm Drain for the read. I didn't even say it out loud. You guys knew it was coming. And then Max Rockfall, probably in the Gastrodon's direction, which is fine. I would rather be in the other direction, but we're okay with that. Yeah, Sandstorm goes up. It won't be up for very long. Trick Room comes out. Well, thank you for making my Max Geyser that's about to come out much stronger. I do appreciate it. It's going to do much better in the sand than it would have in the sun. So Max Geyser is going to come out into the mammoth swine, and then Nightshade is going to go into the Barraskewda. And this is going to do some damage. I'm not sure if it's going to kill. I don't think it's going to kill, but it's going to do some damage for sure. Let's go Gastrodon. Actually, you know what? Expert Belt and +1, it very well might pick up the KO. It very well might. We'll see though. Let's see what we got here. So first things first, Nightshade is going to take out the Barraskewda. Barraskewda does not have much HP, so that's definitely going to take out the rest of it. And let's see how much this Max Geyser does off of Hydro Pump. Mamoswine. Peace out, Mamoswine. It's good to see you. And it's hilarious because this got set up because of a humongous mistake on turn 1. But either way, I think it would have worked out. I just would like to believe that would have worked out. And who do they have left in the back? Just got one left, so that should be it. Gastrodon. They are taking their sweet time. They must be pissed. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get this over with. Not making it any easier on yourself. You got outplayed. It happens. No, I don't mean to be arrogant. I don't mean to be arrogant. We did do a good move, though. And again, it just comes down to the synergy of this loop that we have, and I love it. I wish we could have done it. I wish we could have taken this out, in Series 5. We had just missed it, and it's always going to bother me. Max Quake, Nightshade, and that may do it. That may do it. We'll see. This Ruledon, I don't think has anything that could take us out. And never mind a Torkoal in the back. If somehow, some way it did. I think this guy is just stalling the time at this point. So, while we're at it, YouTube, I guess question of the day for you guys is what was your first ever shiny? I know that my first ever shiny was something I ran away from as a child because I was scared of it. I wasn't scared of it. As a probably like a 10 or 11-year-old boy, I wanted nothing to do with a pink coughing in the burnt out tower of Pokemon Silver. I know that coughing isn't pink anymore, but back in its day it was. So that's how you know I'm not lying. But yeah, no, my first ever shiny, I ran away from it. All right, this guy is just gonna waste our time. So hopefully we're strong enough to pick up the KO on this turn because this is gonna take a long time. If not, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Very good. Alrighty, we picked up the victory. We are now 2-0 on the day. Can we swipe all 5? It'd be a good way to send off this team because this will be the last time that we send this team out. As I was telling my viewers earlier on, we will be changing up the team coming into week 2. Instead of a Sun team, you guys are going to come back to a fully fledged, higher tiered, Series 5, battle team of, Tyranitar, Escadrille, Togekiss, probably Dragapult. We're trying to figure out some other Pokemon, But you're going to see some familiar names in that one, and we're going to be doing some more casual battles for the next couple of weeks with that team. Interesting that this team has 3 of the same Pokemon as the last team. And we know what happened last time with that team. So I think the tried and true 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to work. Again, I don't see much in the way of They don't have slow Pokemon, so Trick Room, if that goes up, will give us speed control no matter what. I see the Talonflame, but Talonflame is always countered when we throw out. Hey, Wolf Mecha, what's going on? What's going on, Wolf Mecha? Good to see you. I'm sorry for missing you there. I was kind of explaining what you have to look forward to next week. This will be the last week that we are rocking this team. But yeah, we're going to go from a Sun team to a Sand team, and we're just going to see how that goes. But yeah, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I'm JT Corona. I will be your host today. I relatively new streamer, trying to get into this, trying to break into VGC. It's okay. Well, that's cool. I wonder if this guy's going to get his team in on. Ooh, he just got it in on time. He just got it in on time. All right. Well, you've joined us at a good time. You know, typically when we do our stream, we do about an hour or so of team building or egg hatching or just general chat. You know, easy stuff. And then the second half, we do battles. We tend to do 5. So far, so good. We are 2-0 on the day. Hoping for more. Hoping for more. We'll see what happens, though. All right, Urshifu Talonflame. I wonder what is going to happen. I wonder what's going to happen. So this is Dark type. Eruption. And Max Airstream. Do I want to do Max Airstream or do I want to set the fire? No, I don't. I don't want to do. I don't want to set. This, I don't. Yeah, I want to do Max Fire. I want to do Max Fire. Max Fire is the move. It depends on who I want to take out. Yeah, I want to take out Urshifu for sure. All right, so this should work. I'm actually I kind of am cringing for a second there. I'm feeling like, does Urshifu have a rock move? Does Urshifu typically rock a rock move? Because if so, that might have been a bad move. But as long as we get the wildfire off, we're in a really good position. That's all that matters to me. Tailwind, that's not a surprise. That's per the usual. Wicked Blow, we're going to take this. And we take it pretty well, actually. We can take that did less than half health. I'm not sure if with Life Orb and what you call it, Life Orb and Solar Power, we would take more than one. But all we need to do is take one. That's all we need to do. And we did that just fine. And then Eruption is going to do some massive damage on that Talonflame. Yes, very, very, very good. Very good. So we're off to a very good start. Urshifu is definitely a big threat. That's been neutralized. Their Tailwind is up though, but so Bubble Boy. So we all know what's about to happen. He's gonna probably Gigantamax or Gigantamax. He's probably gonna Dynamax his Rotom Wash and use Max Geyser. Lucky for us, we have an answer for that, and we always will. We always have the answer for that. And we're gonna do what we don't typically do, actually. We're gonna, I think, Max Overgrowth. I think Max Overgrowth might do some good damage. Is this the right play? In Sun on that. Yeah, I think Max Overgrowth is not a bad play. So yeah, so if we call this right, Brave Bird, that's okay. Did good damage, but we did some pretty good damage back. Hydro Pump. I mean, it wasn't, Max Geyser, but it was still a good move nonetheless. And we survived it, and we're going to counterattack now. Hopefully this might actually kill. It actually kills. That's sick. So let's see what our opponent has in the back. We'll take that HP. We'll take that recovery for our team now. We get 2 recoveries as opposed to his 1. So we're very happy with that. And another slogan of this team is if Charizard makes it through all 3 turns, he's more than done his job. Already, laying down the fire, did his job. Taking out that, oh man, all right. So we know what's going to happen here. We know what's going to happen here. So what we can do is we're just going to, yeah, we're going to Earth Power into the, no, not Earth Power. I think Hydro Pump into you, and then Wildfire, even though it's not going to go off, Wildfire into you as well, because you're gonna, Gigantamax, and you're gonna max Rockfall into my Charizard, which is fine. You're gonna take it out. You're gonna change the weather, which is fine. The only thing that matters is that we're gonna get our Dusclops in on a free switch, and we're gonna be able to change. We're gonna Trick Room, and once we Trick Room, this should be fine, because they can't take Dusclops out in one turn. They just can't. So Charizard gets sacked. That's totally fine. Brave Bird probably get into the Gastrodon, wouldn't be surprised. Yep. We're going to take the hit. We survive it. Yep. Very good. Very, very good. And max Rockfall. And then with any luck, the sand might actually take out the Talonflame. The sand might actually take it out. And hopefully this Hydro Pump hits. What we like about the Rockfall is that it takes away our sun, which is actually a good thing, as funny as it is. Go to Hydro Pump, does hit, and it does a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Gastrodon, you freaking beast. You beast. We don't even need Trick Room. We're not going to even need it. Yeah, we could just straight up Nightshade into this Talonflame and, we can Ice Beam it. We can Ice Beam it for the accuracy. And then that's fine. Oh, it has safety goggles on. That's why it's not taking any damage. But either way, I wouldn't be surprised if it just Brave Birds and it just kills itself. Yep. Going down on its own terms. I could always respect that. I can always respect that. All right. Well, today we're 3-0. We're on a roll today. We've already made sure that we picked up the win on the day. Now, can we sweep today? What better way could we possibly, end the Sun team than on a 5-0 sweep? Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Let's get back into the battle. Let's keep our head in the game. So far, so good, though. Very good. So far, very, very good. Yep. So far, so very good. But yeah, again, it's going to be a somewhat of a similar strategy, just for different reasons when it comes to the synergy of Tyranitar and Escadrille. Much in the way that Sun, doubles the speed of Venusaur on our team, and then, increases the attack power of our Charizard in the Sun with that Torkoal that we're using. Sand brought upon by Tyranitar not only, changes its special defense stat in the Sun, or in the Sand, sorry, increases the special attack, but special attack. I keep messing this up. Special defense. I'm sorry, everybody. I must be out of my mind today. I must be a little tired. But anyway, but with Escadrille and his Sand Rush, his speed doubles. Now Escadrille becomes a very potent potential sweeper for our opponent. So T-Tar is no slouch itself on the attack power, but Escadrille becomes, a very, very quick, massive, massive threat. And when you backed it up with something like, Togekiss, that, takes fighting moves, which T-Tar can't, and takes, ground moves, which, again, T-Tar shouldn't. And, ooh, water team. We have ourselves a liquid team. What better way to fight water than with fire, right? No. Torkoal? I wonder if we should switch it up today. I wonder if we want to switch it up to Venusaur. I almost want to switch it to Venusaur, but we know that they're probably going to lead with Lapras, and that's a 50-50 that we always like playing. So We'll do the tried and true. We'll probably we did it the first three battles. It won us the first three. Let's see if it happens again. Again, Gashadon is gonna probably be a beast of a monster in this matchup. Um, but water teams, water beats fire. Let's see if that's the case today. Water teams are very strong in this series. Let's see what happens. Lapras and Starmie. Well, off the bat, we know that we're changing out Torkoal and throwing in Gastrodon. So right off the bat, we're doing the standard move. And Charizard, we're going to blast on through. Now, it might max Resonance, but if it doesn't max Geyser instead to try to take away the sun, they also might switch in Pelipper too. That's a thing that can happen. The Pelipper switch is something that can absolutely happen, but it doesn't. Okay, the Pelipper switch does not happen. And if Lapras is Dynamaxing, obviously we're going to go first. We have the higher speed. Now, it could have been Sashed. I have seen Sashed before, but we're going to outspeed. So that's good. Starmie is going to be the fastest thing on the field. Maybe we can get off I like the Beast Ball. Maybe we can get off a Max Airstream and change that around. But for right now, we're not scared of that. Yep, Lapras. Now it's all a matter if it comes down, if it does Max Geyser, if it does Max Resonance. Even if it does Max Resonance, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. But we prefer the Geyser. G-Max Wildfire. Gets that off. It does some massive damage per the usual. I would not be surprised if a Geyser though, especially since this is a water team. Okay, Light Screen. Okay, that is going to hint more towards the Max Geyser. Okay, Resonance. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Because that's not going to really help you too much. And, I also, I know that we're saying with the tried and true on today, but we also were faster than Starmie, which is very, very interesting. That's very interesting. So what we can do is we could actually double protect here, and the Lapras is just going to feign to itself. We can double protect here, and the Lapras is going to feign, because I don't think, Lapras doesn't have recovery. So, yeah, we're going to double protect here. Yeah, Lapras is just going to go down the passive damage. And protect. Because it's going to use Max Lightning. Confuse Ray. Nope, we're fine with that. Max Lightning, we're fine with that too. And you're going to die to fire. And that's one turn of the screens being used up and more damage on the Starmie. And Lapras is going to go down. Very good, very good. That was a good move. That was a good move. Barraskewda. Barraskewda, eh? Well, Earth Power and Max Overgrowth. Do a spread attack just in case something protects. Double edge, we survive it. Max Overgrowth. Yeah, that Starmie is not a fast Starmie. It is not a fast Starmie. And we might pick up 2 KOs again. I think that this Barraskewda is going to go down to this Earth Power. Charizard hangs on. He's down to one Pokemon. And we still have all 4. All right, Charizard dies, but that's okay. We get the free switch into Dusclops. That's what that means. Okay. So far, so good. Wonder what he has in the back. I mean, hopefully it's not Pelipper. If it's Pelipper. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Damp Rock. Okay. Well, it's gonna Dynamax. But Hydro Pump in the rain is what we're gonna use, and we're also gonna use Trick Room because this is gonna take a little bit, but eventually this Pelipper should succumb to us. Oh, they're not even gonna Dynamax. Oh no, that's right because Lapras obviously did. What am I even thinking? What am I even thinking? Should do, yeah, good damage. This is gonna take a while, but eventually, especially if they keep hurricaning, our Hydro Pump has more accuracy, we have more Pokemon, this is just gonna take a while. It's just gonna take a while, but we're gonna pick up this win eventually. I like the water team though. It's a cool team. I'm probably gonna do a variant of it myself with Dracovish being the star player, but that's a little bit down the road. Dracovish, just became ready for battle though. We just trained one up completely. So as of today, it's ready to go. And I think that was the last turn of Wildfire, if I'm not mistaken. If not, Wildfire will take it out right now. If not, one more turn and it's over. Either way, it's over. The Veils are over. Yep, that's what we thought. Let's go for the 100% and the 100%. And good game. And today we are 4-0. That will wrap it up. Unless they protected, which they did not, thankfully. So yeah, now we are 4-0 on today. If are we gonna be able to pick up the 5-0? Can we do the 5-0? That would be sick if we could. Can we 5-0 this? One more. So yeah. Yes, one more. I mean, I'm thoroughly satisfied with what we've done so far. Win or lose, we're thoroughly satisfied. This is a very, very nice way to go. And of course, we're going to go up a team of legendaries. It's always annoying when you see a team of legendaries, but I think that oftentimes points to a lack of experience. And of course, we're going to do the tried and true. There's no way that we weren't. Who is surprised by this? We're going to do the tried and true for the last time, and we will effectively retire this team for some time. It may come back in a different variant, though. It might come back in a Oh yeah, I think we got this. I think we got this. Now if I might be forgiven for a second for looking at the types of my opponent because I have actually been pretty absent for the last few generations, so I don't exactly remember what the types are of these Pokemon that we're facing. So we got an Electric type, and we got all right, Electric and Psychic and Ghost. Okay, okay, all right, Psychic and Ghost. So Eruption. We're just gonna go with the Hyper Offense off the bat. And Zerazora is the bigger threat to the Charizard. I don't know what its base speed is. It's electric type, so I would imagine it's on the higher part. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried. We're gonna go hyper offense and see what happens. Not too worried. I appreciate you watching the entire way. I didn't know if you were still there or not. Thank you very much for staying. But yeah, it comes down to Gmax Charizard. Let's see if he could pull it off for us one last time. But yeah, no, I mean, I keep saying like Charizard's going to go away forever. I do very, very much anticipate building a good Series 5 team or Series 6 team that involves Lilligant, and as long as the fire goes down, okay, the fire is down, big deal. Pick up the KO. That's big. That's big. That's huge. Yeah, fire being down is a big, 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 big deal. Now let's see what this Necrozma attacks. Photon Geyser. That's okay. We're faster. We outspeed with the Charizard at least. And that's still going to do a hefty amount of damage. A crit. If it was ever time to get a crit, there it was. We got it. Okay. And I think that Gmax Wildfire might actually take it out next turn, depending on who comes out next. Okay. Oh, a Charizard. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So let's do a heat wave because we're being targeted down, and let's do an airstream. Let's do an airstream into the Charizard. And fingers crossed we outspeed. It's probably gonna be a speed tie, but fingers crossed we outspeed. That would be great if we outsped. And what also would be great is if we had one player still on the field. If they take out the Charizard, if they take out my Charizard after we lay down the airstream, that's even better. So we can throw out the Dusclops and set Trick Room. So yeah, they Gmax the Charizard. That's not a big surprise. Fingers crossed we outspeed. I have a feeling that we may, but it comes down to this. This battle is going to come down to this move right here, I think. Max Knuckle. All right, Torkoal survives, but that's not the move that I was expecting at all. That's very interesting. Attack Rise. Oh, Attack Rise. All right. I wonder if it's sashed. We're gonna do massive damage. Okay, that's very good. So what's Necrozma gonna hit? What are they going after? What are they going after? This is big. That's fine. That's okay with me. Because we're about to throw out a heat wave and do some pretty big damage. Heat wave. We missed the Charizard. Necrozma. It's gonna go down to Wildfire. Leftovers. Necrozma's down. Okay, that's big. That's big. That's big. That's big. 3-on-2. The heat wave hitting the Charizard would have been great, but it's not the end of the world. What I'm very happy about is that we took out the Necrozma because that's a ghost type that could have hit those Clops hard. But Mewtwo, okay. As long as they have something go after the Torkoal, as long as they target the Torkoal in some way, which they should, because they don't want to eat another one of these. The Torkoal will survive long enough to get this Trick Room off, and if this Trick Room goes up, we have a Gastrodon in the back that's going to do some massive, massive, massive damage. Expanding Force. Oh, that's big. Okay. Can Charizard KO Dusclops? It doesn't. Woo! That was close. 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 It's gonna with the Wildfire. It's gonna with the Wildfire. But we got the Trick Room up, which is big. Trick Room going up is a big deal. So it's going to come down to Gastrodon versus versus the world here. Let's think for a second. Harsh Sun lasts for 2 more turns. Wildfire has one more turn. Okay. Fight. We're gonna protect and do some more damage to the Mewtwo. Oh shoot, that was a stupid move. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. That was not a good move. Side strike. Actually, maybe not the worst move. It's left to be seen. It's left to be seen what happens. Man, I'm like nervous. All right. So Ice Beam down the Charizard. That should kill. That should kill. This has to kill. Good. Okay, that goes down. And now it's Gastrodon versus Mewtwo. This is tense. Side Strike. How much damage do you do? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, Wildfire is going to take us out. Oh, but do health. All right, Hydro Pump. Will Hydro Pump do it? Will Hydro Pump do it? It comes down to this. It comes down to this. How close is this going to be? Hydro Pump. It comes out. Does it kill Mewtwo? Oh my god, by that much! By that much we missed the 5-0. Oh, what a way to end it. What a way to end it. Well, that was good. That was still good. That's so hey. Hey, I don't, you know? I don't. Hey, it was close. What a close match. Hey, are you not entertained? All right? Are you not entertained? You know what? We didn't get the 5-0. We didn't get the 5-0, but I don't hate the way how that ended. You know, we came so close. We played that pretty well. I don't think Protect was Protect might not have been the best move for there, but I mean, I don't think it changed much. I don't think it changed much in the way of how that would have ended. Going up against clearly stat boosted, you know, or stat trained legendaries is always going to be tough. It's just the kind of risk that you run when you do casuals. But you know, I'm very proud of this team. It's a team that I, you know, took a long time thinking about, and I, you know, built it up over the course of about a month. And over that month's time, that's what really made me think, like, if I'm going to spend all this time building these teams and, you know, putting all this thought and effort into it, I might as well do it live. You know, I might as well do it with others so I can talk with them and theory craft with them and have fun, have the highs, have the lows, you know, share this experience as a person who honestly is very brand new to this. I haven't played Pokemon, as I keep saying, in really in like a decade. I think when I battled Emerald, is another another follower of ours. I battled Emerald. That was the first time I battled another person using a console Pokemon game in over 20 years. You know, so it's really like I know, you know, first, second, third generation. So I have, like, you know, some foundation from a long time ago. I did do some net battling back in the day, but I'm really kind of coming into this as a new player. And, you know, I think we're improving very rapidly day by day, and we're learning a lot. And I'm learning about new mechanics like terrain, and all of a sudden we can't Thunderwave electric types. When did this start happening, right? You know, stuff like that. And I'm, of course, learning about all the new Pokemon that we have missed along the way. So, you know, to end like that, I'm fine. I'm more than content with that. You know, I would have. I'm more than content with that. And this team is a team that's going to mean a lot to me for a lot going forward, because this is the team that got me back into Pokemon in the first place, and then got me into competitive Pokemon entirely for the first time ever. So with that said, we're going to sign off on the stream, and we're also going to sign off on the Sun team. We're going to be streaming sometime during the weekend, I'm sure. 3 to 5 is our usual time slot, Eastern Standard Time. We started a little bit late today, but That's fine. We ended up getting the 2 hours in, which is great, as we always try to do. I'm gonna do a little bit of stream highlight searching and making a clip for that probably for this weekend. I'm also gonna post today's battles up on YouTube after later on today after I have some dinner because I'm starving. But yeah, no, come back Monday. We're gonna have the Kylo Ren stream. I'm gonna have the hair going, have the costume going. It's gonna look great. I'm excited for that. Come back 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. And yeah, welcome Mecha Wolf. It's or Wolf Mecha. It's great to meet you. I hope you come back again sometime. Um, but yeah, as we sign off on the Sun team, we sign off on here as well. Thanks again for watching.